Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Genshin Impact, where today we're going to be finishing up the summer event quest, as well as show off a little secret that Daniel found.
It was more just a part of a side quest here.
Yeah, secret, quote, and quote.
But it wouldn't feel right not showing it. Also, moon.
Yo, that looks really cool with the moon there.
That was also part of a side quest. Sadly, you can't see it from anywhere else. I went to, like, the Metropole area hoping I could see it from up there. You can't.
Oh, really?
Which really saddens me, but, you know, it's pretty looking there.
You did a side quest, and then you suddenly made the moon exist?
The moon is suddenly there.
Okay.
Don't ask me why the moon is there. It
got bigger.
It's there. I mean, yeah,
we moved closer to it. And
it's a lighthouse light.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Indeed. But for those.
But for the actual secret that we wanted to show off.
Oh, actually, I hope this works now that the thing is done.
Ugh.
It is. Thank goodness.
Hey.
Yippee.
So, a side quest, like, led you here?
Kind of. It more of just hinted towards this was here.
Really?
I didn't need to go here. But this is just a really cute little Easter egg.
Yeah, there's no way you get to this without doing that.
It's a reference to all the past ones. And I think that's really cute.
That is awesome. So that one right there is a reference to last year's event.
Yes. And it even has a little bit of dialogue.
Oh, so that's the roller coasters.
Mm-hmm.
Then the bird was over there, which is Fischl's.
Which is Oz's one. And I don't...
What are those?
These from the... Was this from the first one?
I think because it was all about the water and the stuff that looked like Klee. So I assume this is the stuff you had to hit on the boat, maybe?
Oh no, this is the stuff that the bunny shot out, and then you had to like ping pong it back and forth with.
Oh,
was that it? I don't remember.
Maybe. I don't know.
And then of course you got your little gear from this, the little squirrel thing, and the building blocks from the last area.
Oh, that's cool.
Along also with this thing.
Oh my gosh.
That if you want to read, I will quickly scroll through.
Yeah, just give it a like. Yeah, like scroll a little bit, then pause, and scroll a little bit more, and then pause.
Mm-hmm. Also, you know,
because you guys can pause the YouTube video obviously at any time.
Mm-hmm. But I don't want to, you know, make it blurry or anything for you.
Yeah.
For any of you who have missed this event, because it is sadly going away, even though this was very charming.
Yeah, all the summer events were great.
Mm-hmm. All right.
That's the downside with games like Genshin Impact, and then here's a wild game to throw out when talking about Genshin Impact, like Fortnite and everything. There's a charm, hear me out, there's a charm with limited time events because you feel like you're actually living out the game. It's really cool. If you're there for it, it's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're someone who joins in the game like 5 years down the line, you just have to accept you've missed a lot of things. And you will never see them unless you look them up on YouTube. That's tough.
But that's any long game.
Yeah. Well, long live service game that does this. Like there's always. I do
understand that this can't stay around because it takes up a lot of gigs and.
Oh yeah, the storage space for this game would be absurd if all the little areas that they've made were to stay in. It would, Genshin would get out of hand. It already is getting out of hand. They're trying their best to keep it manageable.
Oh, I forgot that one.
There's a time one. Do you want to do that real quick so you don't forget it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't need to.
Oh, did you get Kirara?
No, I have not. I have to do one more mini game to grab her.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I've done. Wait.
Unless you had her. The whole no. Okay.
I need to do the last battle mini game. I've done the other two mini. I've done the flying one and I did the hat one.
Sick.
The hat one was okay.
Daniel?
What?
Cinder's watching the game on the PC screen. Oh no, she looked down now. She was watching it.
Aww.
She currently our cat is staring at the ceiling.
What am I doing? Oh.
So we have a preview screen on OBS on the PC, and she is currently just watching that ceiling.
It's very cute. I thought that thing on the map was talking about the quest.
The only way that becomes less cute is if she pushes the screen monitor off the desk. That could be an issue.
Gotcha.
That would be a slight issue.
Oh my goodness. Baby girl, I hope you're enjoying this, but please don't destroy it.
She is staring so close. You know, you actually shouldn't stare at it that close, baby. Your face is practically against the screen.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
So,
Yarada.
are you all set? Ready to start investigating?
100%.
Oh, yeah. We've saved the world, so all that's left is to have a bit of fun.
Remind me, what was she investigating?
Great. Let's
Just a
go.
place that caught her interest.
Ah, okay.
No, that was it. There wasn't like, ooh, this evil place.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. It's most likely the place we saw that's like in the cave, I'd assume.
I've delivered packages all over.
Or not.
but I've never
Oh, you're
seen
walking.
a mysterious fairy tale world like this before.
She has little, like, puffballs on her heels.
Looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
nobody has gotten around to repairing this house yet. Ugh, even I wouldn't dare to sleep in there. It might suddenly collapse in on you.
Probably. Okay.
After her.
Nothing to see here either. Maybe we can find someone to ask? Aha! Over there! I bet we'll find some people there. Let's go take a look.
Who are we
Over
talking about?
where?
Oh, this way. Follow.
Ah, yes.
Follow the cat.
Follow the kitty cat. The teapot?
Uh-huh.
Tea kettle?
I was sure there'd be people here.
I never saw anyone, but
She's falling asleep.
baby girl, Cinder, come here, baby.
Hi, baby.
Kitty cat.
Nah, not gonna work.
You're just staring at me. Okay, that's
She's
fine.
like, why are you
There
meowing?
once was a goddess who ruled over fate. Before she died, she left 3 riddles for the kingdom she had created.
Whose voice is that?
I don't know.
What? Who said that?
Good question.
Long story short, on this day, a sentient feline, an outlander, and a diminutive pixie arrived on the scene.
What? What does that even mean?
Dang.
They saw a narrow path off to the side.
Are you gonna call us Stanley in a moment? Is this the narrator?
Okay, but which side? Yeah, if you gave ambiguous instructions like that to a Comania Express courier, they'd give you the parcel right back and tell you to write the delivery address more clearly.
Bro, I would imagine if your life had a narrator that said everything that you were doing. So like if you get up, he's like, Josh slowly rose out of bed. Then you get up to brush your teeth and then he picked up his toothbrush. I'd go crazy, man.
I'm sure it'd be
Despite
fine.
how obvious the answer was, the perplexed pixie and the flummoxed feline struggled to work it out. Although, perhaps a small part of the blame could be attributed to my dull narration. All right, let's try this again. The path on the left-hand side seemed to give off an enticing fragrance, as if to say, this is the way to wealth and glory.
Ooh, that sounds like the start of a good story. Then what? Then what?
Okay, if I had a narrator narrating my life like...
The motley crew would soon spot a secret stone room. A prophecy had once foretold of a marquis who shall one day venture inside, and thus it is named the Future Marquis's Abode to Be. You like it? The Future Marquis's Abode to Be? Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
That was a little bit boastful.
But before you continue, I must warn you of the danger that lies ahead. For example, under no circumstances should you sit on the chair in the center.
That is exactly what I'm gonna do.
Consequences could be a bit embarrassing.
Whenever a narrator in your head that talks like that says don't do something, you
should.
gotta do
You
it.
have to do it. I will admit, if I had a narrator in my life like this, I'd be fine. Earlier I said I'd go crazy. If it was like Stanley Parable, I'd survive. I'd enjoy it, actually.
I'd enjoy picking on him.
So many summers, winters, springs, and falls, and now at last a hero hither strides.
This realm
Is that glue on the
knows
center
what
chair?
lies beyond its walls. Its secrets mystify the world outside. Wait, new voices. Who are they?
I'm gonna sit in the chair in the middle. It's got glue on it. That'd be hilarious.
That's gonna hurt so badly, man. When we have to rip your tush off that thing, it's gonna be. It's gonna
Sit
be
on
bad.
any. I gotta do it.
As golden sunlight fills the firmament, the tabletop engrosses your attent. Perchance peruse these pages thence. They surely represent no ill intent.
Oh my goodness, you're going hard on this.
I got it. I have to sit.
Why
Yes.
isn't he reading the files on the desk? Hey, Bobarano, maybe quit showing off and try using words he'll actually understand?
I can either rhyme like a bard, or I can curse like a sailor. And right now, Cape, you are seriously tempting me towards the latter.
Wait.
Never mind. I'm gonna sit here for a while.
Wait. Yeah. Do you guys?
Cape, forgive me for breaking the rhyme scheme for a second, but I want to hear your take on this. So any outsider who comes in here would surely see the documents on the table, right? Unless he was visually impaired. And unless he's got tinnitus or something, he'd definitely have heard what we were saying. All I'm trying to say is, if this poor person can't see or hear properly, I just feel kind of sorry for them.
Wow.
Oh, we hear you loud and clear, so watch it.
Osmanthus wine.
Okay, that's enough out of you, Zhonglei.
Okay, that must be the end. Right? Oh, here we go.
Stop the poem. We have a situation. Something's up with this person.
Traveler? Are you alright?
It turns out, there's glue.
And thus, the traveler then died and never found his sister.
Come on, you can do it. This can't be how our story ends.
This is probably how it's gonna end, honestly.
It tries to stand up.
You're gonna rip your pants off.
Managed to partially unstuck yourself. The issue is that you can't break free. It's more than that you don't want to tear your clothes off in the process. They mean a lot to you.
Okay, really quickly, for legal reasons and whatnot, I would like to point out, don't do this in real life, because not only would you ruin your pants, there's a potential that the glue will burn your skin. People have done this in the past, and that has happened to them.
Can I give you a hand or a tail, even?
That sounds painful.
You finally free yourself and stand up, clothes intact.
How? How did you do this? Okay, well,
I sit again.
and nothing happens because they want us to look at the paper.
What if I don't wanna? Do I want to go up here, grab this?
You know, give us the glue.
Fine.
They're not letting us do the thing.
I really like this quest. In the name of the elders of the three tribes, we hereby form this pact, that from this day forth our people shall harm one another no more. No more shall we drip glue into others' breakfasts, nor strike each other's heads with pickaxes, nor secretly drink growth serum that does not belong to us. We acknowledge the truth has been determined by the great clockwork key. We shall see the family true of truth as supreme.
Right.
I said that wrong. 3 witnesses to history within the future Marquis abode to be, quietly awaiting the Marquess of Carabas?
The Marquis of Kiribati? Yeah, maybe.
Who is foretold will pluck up the great clockwork key.
It is a
like
key.
this esteemed one guides us, revealing one truth and 2 fictions. Of course, if the highest house has not been selected, then we may yet contend in private within permissible limits. But no more glue. It is far too much harm, and is utterly inhumane. Sounds like one of them didn't listen.
Captivated by the epic poetry and enthralled by the outstanding storytelling, the Outlanders knew what their next objective was. Namely, to remove the clockwork key from the raised platform up ahead.
Uh-huh.
Cafe, I just realized you said we all had to speak like bards, but every time you open up your mouth, I don't hear any rhymes.
Yeah, I noticed that too. It's one standard for us and another for you. That's not fair, Cafe. Perhaps the Outlanders are worried that something drastic will happen the moment they remove it. Maybe that's why they're investigating the area thoroughly first. Can't fault them for that. I'm wondering if we can take advantage of this downtime to discuss whether we really need to keep this up.
Oh, if you guys don't want to put on a voice and speak in verse, be my guest. Just don't blame me for your own poetic incompetence.
Wait, but aren't you the one that's not?
But where are those who share the memory?
What if I try to leave without taking it?
You know, good question. They may say something?
Cafe's blatant unprofessionalism and the lackluster performance began to annoy the outsiders. He decided to step out to get some air and come back with a change of attitude.
Oh, get off my case.
So that was them referring to us leaving, I think.
I think so.
Okay, but it doesn't change the quest.
Okay. I go back inside.
It's streamlined because it is a Genshin quest at the end of the day, and they have to program it as such. But
it is nice. They get some optional dialogue.
A sense of longing wells up in the chest, and to one's heart one always must be true. Resume you must your once forsaken quest, and persevere until you see it through. Finally, the Outlander returned to the sacred clockwork key of destiny.
My gosh! A poem from Cafe! I can't believe my ears!
The voice actors had a lot of fun with this
What
one,
if I
man.
leave again?
Just, gosh darn it!
Nah,
nothing.
okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm just glad I got something funny out of that.
That's great, dude.
Looks like the trigger line for that was the staircase.
Somewhere around there. Yeah, I don't know.
What was that part was there?
I
Oh,
think-
I wasn't paying attention.
I wasn't even.
A box!
Wood and earthenware strewn all around. The demon feline's fury can't be quelled.
What?
Reducing them to rubble on the ground.
No, you don't. I wrote that line. Don't start plagiarizing me just because you can't take a bit of criticism.
Look, let's not put form over content here. It's not about the rhymes. It's about making sure the Outlanders focus on the clockwork key on that platform.
I told you already. Stop calling me Demon Feline.
I'm gonna smash this pot.
That would suck. Cause remind me again, she's a Nekomata, right?
Yes.
Or based on something of the sort, and yeah.
I think her race is Nekomata. It's just
It's confusing
that in Zenless there's a character called that.
Yeah, it throws,
Who's also the same kind of cat. Anyway.
throws you off a little bit, right?
No more fun dialogue.
Yeah. Okay, the time for the key. Pull hard.
Strong as stone, firm as steel. The Outlander pulls, but it does not yield.
Oh no.
This has happened many times before, but this time is different. A thought enters the Outlander's mind. Attack! Attack! First weaken the structure, then seize the treasure.
So what if we just stand here looking at it? Menacingly.
What if I give up and I don't want to?
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
What if I just quit and it's too hard?
It's too hard. We don't want to attack. We're too tired.
Ooh, I'm so exhausted.
We have to
I
leave. Don't yawn. No fake yawn. You're gonna stop.
Perhaps the Outlanders are worried that something drastic will happen the moment they remove it. Maybe that's why they're investigating the area thoroughly first.
Okay,
Can't
no,
fault them
same
for
thing.
that. I'm wondering if we can take advantage of this downtime to discuss whether we really need to keep this up.
Right. So
If
okay.
you guys don't want to put on a voice and speak in verse, be my guest. Just don't
Okay,
blame me for
okay,
your own
okay.
poetic
You don't have to repeat yourselves. I'm doing it.
The attack now over. Only one final step remains.
Now it is the time to seize the key.
But what if we don't want to and want to keep attacking it?
When do I want to keep smacking it?
You can't stop us.
Darn.
Yes!
Okay.
Finally! Come on, move your butts and your lights, assuming they're still in working order. It's showtime!
No hard feelings about your lack of poetic contributions?
Oh, let it go.
Oh, wait, is this the end of the narration?
I don't know. Possibly. Hi, guys.
Yo. Yeah, it is. Sad.
Welcome, esteemed and noble Outlander. Allow us to introduce ourselves.
We represent the 3 great clans of this realm, having been selected as its authorized historical supervisors.
Uh-huh.
Our purpose being to await the arrival of one such as yourselves who shall remove the clockwork key.
My name is...
You're Cape, he's Albizzi, and that's Bobarano, right? You've done so much talking that we can already tell you apart by your voices.
Aren't we missing someone, though? The guy who led us here to begin with?
Who?
The real narrator.
And thus was born the long-awaited fellowship, destined to uncover the truth of the past. Allow me to quote, if I may, in the history of Constellation Metropole, a new page has begun.
Him.
Well, there's no 4th person, so which of you is the ventriloquist? Come on, out with it.
We've never heard that voice before, but he sounds like he'd be good at reading bedtime stories to children.
Yo, that's cheating. Yeah.
Whoever it is, I don't know and I don't care. Forget about him. We have far more important things
Do
to
we?
focus on. Like, where our journey goes from here.
Are we sure about this?
That key you hold is the pivot point about which the past and present of the Metropole revolve. However, between our 3 clans, there is some dispute over the historical record.
Uh-huh.
Each clan has its own version of history, detailing the clan's origins and the tale of the Dragon of Old. And unfortunately, we don't know which one is the truth.
Dragon? You mean the one that's been acting up recently?
Oh, no, not that one, you adorable little pixie. When I say Dragon of Old...
He means a dragon that would be really, really old if it was still with us today, but it was defeated in ancient times. The new one has nothing to do with our clan history.
Was that supposed to be a joke? Anyway, so you've been waiting for someone to remove the key so you can finally explore the truth of the past?
Not just explore it, but argue incessantly about it. Honestly, I don't care that much. Cape's the one who's always bothering us about it.
What we need to figure out is who resolved the dragon crisis. We have to know that before we can decide which is the supreme clan.
Ah.
The moment you removed the key from where it was lodged, you became the honorary Marquis. We humbly beseech you, noble Outlander.
Just Gauze Traveler.
Noble Traveler Marquis, we ask you to help us. You and your talking Puss in Boots and the pale floating pixie.
Uh-huh.
Puss in Boots? Are you serious? It's better than demon feline, but still.
Embrace it, my friend, embrace it. Most cats don't wear boots or speak, do they?
Fair.
I'm not even a cat, I'm a Nekomata. Now that you know the word, I expect you to use it.
Uh-huh.
Those aren't boats. Oddly enough, you are
They're not
correct.
boots.
Correct that, right?
Those are not shoes. Those are leg warmers, if anything.
Like, it's interesting that they do have, like, the lace part that, like, shoes have, but it goes all the way up.
And there's no shoe.
That would take a while to, like, you know, straighten out on you every day.
That would, unless it's just a printed pattern.
Okay, then it's easy. Yeah, okay.
Please allow me to lead you all to a sacred memorial site. It will be much easier to explain what needs to be done once we are there.
Is that like one like earthy bit on the island? They're led to the sacred ceremony site.
This place is sacred to my clan.
Yes, it is.
It's where our brave forefathers once took up arms against the dragon of old. After a bitter battle that dragged on for many days and nights, finally, our forefathers fought the dragon into submission, and it fled. They took turns, though. Some forefathers worked the day shift, while others worked the night shift.
What?
So they worked in shifts while the poor dragon had to work around the clock?
So they say. It's just a legend, though.
Why do I feel like they all got beat up?
Wait a second. Did I just hear you admit that your clan's history is just a legend?
Be yours too.
History, legend, who cares? My clan was definitely courageous, that's the point. That's the truth. And isn't the truth what we've all been arguing about non-stop for all these years?
Capet's words gave the traveler food for thought. Could it be that the truth in a fictional world is equivalent to fiction in the real world?
What?
But that would have to wait. Apparently, Capet was not alone in his pilgrimage to this sacred site. Unwanted company had arrived.
Oh no.
The traveler and the talking cat, Nekomata, decided to teach them some manners.
Sure. It's a demo of Nekomata. Oh, it is!
I love how demos work nowadays. Hey, remind me, how good is Nekomata's shield?
Don't know, actually.
Get clawed. Get clawed. Oh.
You fools! You will die to this express train.
I love how the kitty has a little mask.
Oh. Come out! Wang!
Get wrecked. Oh, crap.
Ah.
Display of heroism and valor. It was as if the spirits of my ancestors were fighting through you.
Here's a thought. Could be wrong, but maybe the Traveler Marquis is a lot more powerful than your ancestors.
Technically, by saying that, aren't you implicitly acknowledging that my clan's history is, in fact, true?
Oh my goodness, you guys.
Stop arguing.
Infuriating. Oh my goodness, damage! I like how they threw those slimes in there and it just
martial
make it go
prowess,
boom.
Show of courage, or a more vivid reenactment of my ancestors' feats that suit the modern aesthetic.
Right.
Have a cat? Hey.
Let's get down to business.
Oh.
As we all know,
my.
time is but an illusion.
Not
Time
quite.
may flow line by line, page by page, or frame by frame, but usually it flows in the form of springs and gears.
I guess for you guys that is true.
And that clockwork key you have in your hand can turn back time and make the past reappear.
Oh, they're gonna make us do the time game.
Well, actually, my view is that the illusion of time is more of a problem of consciousness. Gears power the body, while the body is the vessel of the conscious mind. But the mind cannot understand the dimension of time, so we experience instead an endless continuum of moments as the pinion of now turns along the rack of ages.
Okay, whoa.
I'm getting flashbacks to when I was delivering packages to the Sumeru Academia.
A teacher once asked Albizzi what his greatest fear was, and he replied, dragons. Boberano was asked the same question. He replied, time, and repeated the argument we just heard. The teacher then turned to Capet and posed the same question. He replied, Boberano.
The manuscript that tells the truth of the historical record, the blueprint to all of creation, the work of the great mage themselves. It can be found at the beginning of the gear rack, and on the very first page of the book.
The gear rack?
Paimon didn't follow all that, but basically, you're just saying that we need to put the key in and turn it all the way back?
Exactly. It is said that in the beginning, the goddess of creation took the goddess of fate's manuscript as a blueprint, placed it under the goddess of prophecy's starry realm, and generated the world from a few magic arrays.
Yep.
So in a few moments, when the great clockwork key turns the local time here back to the very beginning, we will restore the magic arrays back to their original configurations.
Is that a good idea?
Hold on, isn't stealing part of the blueprint of creation a little dangerous? Also, how are we supposed to know the original configurations of the magic arrays?
All great questions.
Well, the general shapes of the configurations have been passed down over the ages. They now form the family crests of each of our clans. So you'll just need to reference my family crest and join the dots accordingly.
Of course.
Uh-huh. Oh,
Okay.
so,
Easy.
Wait, which one's the start?
You decide, Daniel.
Oh, darn. Okay. Okay.
Sure. It's a fancy Z.
Yes.
To address your other concern,
Or S.
when the house has already been built, do you really think that taking away the construction crew and blueprint will cause it to collapse?
The Traveler Marquis prepares to insert the great clockwork key into the nearby keyhole.
Do we? Are we? Is this what's happening?
Ones if I don't want to? Ones if I want to just walk away, Mr. Narrator.
Could. Oh, then it yells at us. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay, I can't talk to anyone. Yeah, okay, yeah.
We're gonna use it. Oh my goodness. So it doesn't matter. You just have to make
Wait,
an S or backwards Z.
wait, how? How do I do that?
By. Oh?
Oh, okay.
Okay, you start there. Boom. Boom. And boom.
I guess we should start here?
Behold, the sacred writings that record the truth of... No, wait. That have shaped the truth of history. Gather round and let us bear witness.
You want to read this?
Do I ever? Oh my gosh,
I
it's a
can as
lot of
well.
reading. I will read a chunk of it. Let's see if I can make it through. Is that Francois?
Maybe.
Francis? We're gonna call him France. Brave France mounted the haystack, picked up a fork and planted it tines down atop the mountain of grass. Behind him was a large bright moon. He shouted out the names of everyone in the village. The village chief was first to be named, and so frightened was he that he wished to climb up the haystack and stop up. You know what, Francois? I'm gonna go with Francois. I may be wrong. I apologize. Francois's mouth. Are you crazy? You're yelling so loudly the dragon might show up. You good for nothing. Have you not seen how the windmill everyone built has been destroyed by the dragon? And here you are, worrying if it'll return. Francois really would have loved to kick him off the haystack, but held back, given that the chief, too, was worried for the villagers' safety. Francois saw that night all the villagers had arrived, and so he cleared his throat. Dear neighbors and kin, think you still that we must endure this? No, of course not. But we cannot do anything about the dragon, said the grocer. Mm-hmm. Who says so? Did I not leap on to its neck from the windmill blades, stepping on it twice? And did it not fall down and flee? Perhaps everyone worked so hard to build the mill that was destroyed. Everyone's emotions became inflamed. I mean, okay, there's censoring there, but I definitely can read that. Yeah. Lift something. How do you remove the censoring, by the way? There's actually a way. Someone was talking about this in the comment section. How do you do that?
Lifting up their fists.
Oh, okay, right. They decided to take on the dragon, but Francois lifted his own hands and calmed the crowd. Let us go home for today, everyone. Everyone's present. Lack of self-preservation is not bravery, but rather wrath. Smart. If we yet desire to face danger after calming ourselves, only then may we truthfully call our sentiment valor. So everyone went home. The next day, there were still many youngsters who wished to follow Francois to take on the wicked dragon. Who would have known that the valiant possess, the protection of the goddess's radiant charter? Encountering true valor, the dragon could neither spout fire nor slash with claws, and was forced to allow the other party to call pauses and switch personnel. And so, after several days and nights of fierce fighting, the wicked dragon could no longer bear it and chose to surrender. AA. Cool. I really like that.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty good speech.
Yeah.
Feast your eyes, rejoice, and cheer, for this is the unquestionable truth. Look at the signature. Nobody is capable of forging that.
I don't believe it. So, all along, our histories have been false?
Don't lose heart, Albizzi. It does not follow from his is true that ours are false.
In other words, they may all have accurate history.
That might be the most bogus logic I've ever heard. But keep up the mental gymnastics, Boberano. I've been waiting for that look of jealousy on your face my whole life, and I'm gonna savor it.
Or is it more of a thing that the stories don't contradict each other, they just go together?
That's what I meant. Sorry.
And yet, it seemed that this conundrum could indeed have more than one solution. Everyone agreed that there may be more than one truth.
Yeah, they probably all go
The
together.
party decided to visit the sacred sites of the other clans and see what their documents had to say.
Oh boy.
Isn't a narrator supposed to remain detached and objective? It feels like you're forcing a narrative agenda on us here. Well, whatever. I'm in a good mood. Let's do it. The instructions say to repeat the process 3 times, and besides, I'm looking forward to watching you both be sorely disappointed.
Let's do my clan next. I'll lead the way.
Boberano!
Actually, don't know where this one is.
We'll need the key again, right? Let me see if I can pull it out. Yoink!
Well, that's wholesome.
I was not expecting her to say yoink. I approve.
I guess it would be back there. I was unable to go into this back area here.
Okay, let's check it out. Or is it right where they're pointing?
I don't know.
It is right where they're pointing.
But it's
No,
maybe the
never mind.
meeting Spot.
Sorry, that was, yeah. Another group
That's
of
a lot of
guys.
chests just sitting there.
Hello there. Treasure.
The party finds no pedestal in which to place the great clockwork key, only a locked door.
Insert the key.
Where's your clan's pedestal? Oh, let me guess, you hid it away in advance to save yourself the embarrassment of having it exposed as a fake?
You done? Okay. Now, since my clan's main claim to fame is...
Money, gold, economy.
Misinformation, half-truths, and fabrication.
Ah, shut up, Cape.
Shut up, Cape.
Man, even the narrator jumped in on that.
I swear, if I wind up dead one day, the murderer was Boberano. Let those be my last words.
My clan's claim to fame is that we outwitted the Dragon of Old and stole its treasure. Ergo, all articles of value that we own, including the pedestal for the clockwork key, lie behind that door.
So, I assume the dragon gave up because they all did something. So, they're all worthy?
Next step is open the door?
Almost. There's one step before that. The door is protected by a smart interrogation system. We
What?
have to answer its questions, and if we get them wrong, we will alert law enforcement.
Aren't you a part of it?
Jeez. Well, do you at least know the answers?
Nope.
The correction fluid of time has dyed white the pages of the Book of Wisdom. No, I don't know the answers.
Oh.
But worry not. I had a quick word with the constabulary in advance. They'll ignore the alarm if we get the questions wrong, so answer without fear.
No response from the door, and nothing unusual about it.
I guess pull the
Question
thing.
1. Who is it?
The police! Open up! The traveler, Marquise and his,
Retinue.
The great yokai, Nekomata in boots.
And the trusty travel guide, Pixie! Travel guide. Trusty travel guide!
Question 2. By which virtue did the ancients defeat the dragon?
Well, you probably want to know your thing, so, hard work and wealth.
Yeah.
Courage and strength. Wisdom. Flip, I don't know.
I assume it wants us to pick the hard work and wealth, right?
Or wait, they outsmarted the dragon, so it'd be
Wisdom? Maybe.
Wait, crap, what does it want?
It's good. Yeah, middle or bottom.
It's not the top one, because that was the other clan.
Yep. No, other one.
So it's either hard work and wealth, or wisdom, because they outsmarted the dragon.
Maybe wisdom. Go with wisdom.
If this is the right answer, I swear I'll...
Correct!
Hey!
I was thinking like, okay, they got the money afterwards, so they didn't have wealth before, so.
No, yeah, they used their wits.
What? A barefaced lie. So low.
Question 3. Which is more real? The fiction of the outside world, or the truth of this world?
Bro, do not ask me that question
Both.
about Genshin.
Both. Perhaps both are equally real.
Hear, hear! Who can be sure that the outside world isn't just a dream? And that when the dreamer wakes up, they won't just find themselves inside a novel?
Or a
There is
video
no way
game.
to know, therefore both are equally real.
Say the narrator agrees with me.
All correct. You may have the key, pedestal.
Who are these voice actors? I love them all and they need to be playable characters.
They are doing a great job. The door opens and a puff of smoke.
Traveler
pops out.
Marquis, you know what must be done. Please insert the great clockwork key. Oh, and this is my family crest.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, I've seen
that's
this. Yeah, no, this banner's been around.
super easy.
So literally just a big question mark.
Or
Very
a
fun.
staff.
I'm gonna try to grab these chests though.
Nah, decorational. The voice sounds familiar. Open the door! Get out here.
Yeah, you can put the hint away.
Right, okay, raise them up. Wait, which direction do we need to angle this? What?
Probably up.
Do we really need this one?
Oh,
Okay.
okay, we have to go this way?
Wait, but that doesn't.
Wait, I'm very confused. What?
Maybe I do need to look at the hint. Oh.
Oh,
Ignore it. Wait,
no.
but there's not a
It's a different angle.
Wait.
We're looking at it wrong. Or is it wanting us to go backwards?
upside down.
Yeah, wait, what the heck?
Wait.
Oh, there's one down there.
Huh?
Oh, wait, no, sorry, I'm wrong.
That's a
Ignore me.
lamppost.
Yeah, no.
Hold on. What?
Hold, bring it up again. So, is the bottom one the start?
Maybe?
Wait, but that doesn't... Huh?
Wait, that.
We try to start from a different angle. Does it have to be that one? Wait a minute, what? What? Sure. What?
The
Wait,
Traveler Marquis draws a design that is practical and aesthetically pleasing in equal measure. One thing it is not, however, is correct.
No.
I think you
dip.
should take another look at Bobarano's family crest and
Wait.
have another go.
Do we have to start from that one or can we start fresh?
Hit the pillar to start over. Oh.
Oh, the thing.
Oh.
Right.
Okay, so that one was not correct. Wait, but they said it wasn't that one, so I'm very confused.
Because it's a line of sight. It can't reach there. Okay.
So it dashes across. Goes. What the flip? Okay, I have to be looking at this just wrong, at the wrong angle or
Yeah,
something.
go aerial.
anything.
Yeah, this is about as aerial as we can get for the view. So that is the start.
Yes. I feel so
Bro.
dumb right now.
I really do.
I feel
This is like when there's a lot of like those viral like clips of streamers looking at super basic math problems and they're just like, I don't know how to do this because it's like the whole I'm recording mindset or I'm live right now. Yeah, I don't know. There's
so okay.
so
that's-
try.
Can I really? No, I can connect it from there. But is that the right angle? No, it's not because it's too far.
No, it has to be. Wait, try again. Go to that one. Do it.
But it doesn't.
Just trust me on this. Okay, now jump over to this one. Yep. Now go to the middle one. Yep. Now bring it back. That's it.
This?
Yep.
That does not look right, but okay.
It took me a second. It was the fact that they told us that that one was wrong at first that threw me off. That threw me for such a loop. I was like,
Why would you tell me I did it wrong if I did it
Let
right?
me see what.
it had to be that one to get a shape similar.
Elaborate fiction the Clan of Wisdom was able to conjure up.
If anyone's listening, I would like to submit these as my last words. I surrender. I'm the one who murdered Cappe.
Oh my goodness, I love this quest.
Okay, so again, I will point this out. The writing since, it's always been good in Genshin, but when we hit Fontaine, something changed. If they continue that on into Natlan, Genshin is like one of the best video games you can ever play.
I love this.
Okay, do you want to read this one?
Wise and
Antonio?
Antonio, in the basement of the crumbling house, began reading the ancient book he had found. His oil lamp shook from time. The lamp shook from time to time as the swaying structure above ground collapsed. The village was to be symbolically raised.
Yep,
Symbolically raised by the dragon, and he had been chosen by the dragon, for he had not returned home. But Antonio did not care. He only wished to study the book the old lady had given him on the bridge he passed today. The book was titled Radiant Charter, and within was recreated?
No. Restored or resort? It's something, all the rules. So, recorded? Recorded.
Recorded all the rules that every being in Simulacra must follow. It was written in the language of the world's creation. It was written in the language of the world's first creation at the very start. And if Antonio was not possessed of extraordinary wisdom, deciphered this primordial text, there would have been no study to be had. The book recorded no solutions as to resolving the difficulty of
Constellation Centellite? What was it? I almost want to say satellite. It's not.
This book recorded no solutions as to resolving the difficulty that Constellation presently faced, nor did it contain any hexes that could aid Antonio in repairing his own home, but he knew that wisdom was the mightiest thing in the world. The morning light shone through the ruins of his home, and the neighboring blacksmith and chubby chef took great pains to get rid of the house's wreckage, which blocked the basement hatch. With dark circles about his eyes, Antonio said to the chubby chef, "I shall defeat the dragon. I will return soon. Are you sure you'll be all right? Are you sure you're all right? You don't look like you got any sleep. Just smoke from the oil lamp. Don't worry about it." The dragon sat atop a mountain of treasures, gazing down at the insignificant little Antonio. Walking closer, flames gathered in his throat, preparing to burn the area 1 centimeter before him. All the better to scare this puny, foolish creature away. "Halt! I am a qualified second-class Meister? Flip.
Meister, yeah.
Meister? Okay. The Radiant Charter states that I should refuse a duel. You cannot use force. This restriction did indeed exist, and so the wicked dragon swallowed its flames whole. And how it dreaded going to the toilet tomorrow? Antonio, for his part, had not expected the second-class rust-cleaning Meister qualification exam he had taken on a lark would come in useful. Okay. I am a second-class Meister. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. I propose a duel of riddles. You cannot refuse. Now, Simulanka had just such a law, mainly for the benefit of sphinxes, old sages, and princesses who wished to make life hard for others. The evil dragon had not expected this rule to catch up with it. I shall ask the first question. My house sold for 8,000 mora yesterday, but I thought there was room to raise the price, so I brought it back. So I bought it back for 9,000, planning to sell it for 10,000. How much mora did I lose in the end? The dragon laughed in contempt. What's so hard about that? You could have waited until it had 10 to make your move. but you sold it for 8 and bought it for 9. So you lost 1,000 mora. That you could have earned instead. Wrong. You burned my house down yesterday, and I couldn't sell it in time. So I have lost far more. Sorry. I do have to burn down a house, and you happen not to be in the home. So I might as well hit one that doesn't result in any loss of life. Now that you've lost this contest, I have the right to loot. I have right to loot the same value as your life, minus 1 mora. And considering that you burned my house, I can seek damages. Let's assume that my house is worth 1 mora. Well then, wicked dragon, you know what to do with yourself. Please spare me. I'll give you anything. Your words, not mine, Antonio said, and he pulled out a contract he had written long ago. Thus did Antonio use his wisdom to take all the evil dragon's treasure. The dragon, devastated, would never again return to attack Constellation, where Antonio lived. Many years later, a child asked Antonio, "You sold your place for 8,000 and spent 9,000 buying it back, and it, bleh." So it looks like you actually did lose 1,000 mora.
Look! My clan's history is true as well! There's that same unforgeable signature again, right here!
Isn't it weird, though, that you actually can put things up for sale, and then technically you or someone else, like a close friend or someone, can buy it for a higher price, and then you could sell it again just to up the price, and technically no one lose money?
Yep.
It's weird.
As long as you do it.
There's ways you have to do it to make it not illegal, but people do this.
Besides, you will still lose some on taxes.
Yeah, you're gonna lose it there.
Oh, does this mean that my clan is the only odd one out?
Nah.
Given that my clan's wisdom is such a subject of ridicule in your eyes, I will now appeal to my own personal intelligence, which I believe far surpasses that of my clan at large, and make a prediction.
Okay, yo. Rein it back in, my dude.
It seems likely that the claims made by each of our clans regarding their history and virtue are all true.
Never mind, he's right.
Boberano, how can that be?
Oh, I get what's going on. Once, when I was drinking with Gujiyai, she bet me a round of dried fish that I couldn't guess which cup the umeboshi was under. Whichever one I guessed, I was always wrong, and Gujiyai would lift a different cup to reveal the umeboshi.
Mm-hmm.
But then, I learned later from one of the shrine maidens, Miyuki, that all of the cups had an umeboshi under them. Just goes to show, I still got a long way to go before I become a great yokai.
Basically, get really good at calling out cheats.
What cheats? There's no cheats.
It's a party trick.
Don't mind Fox Lady. That's just her way of teasing you.
Actually, that reminds me. We can now open these 3 treasure chests. And unlike the guessing game you mentioned, this one's not a trick.
Cool. Well, once you've plundered the last of Boberano's family wealth, we can go to my clan's place.
Yo, wait. How much more are we getting?
Guess I'll take the clockwork key again then. Yoink!
Yoink. Okay, big one first, just in case.
Big one first. Darn.
An impressive bounty.
Or that.
Oh, it's just Mora. Oh, wait, no, there are primos in it. Oh, dang.
Yeah, no, they're giving you a lot.
I think I actually almost have 20,000 primos again.
Let's freaking go. And then I think you have like 10,000 in reserve. So
I think so.
Yeah, you're good for
I'm
whenever.
Finally climbing my way back to where I was before.
Yeah, so now you're back to where you can basically confirm a character. However, now with the new weapon system, you need a little bit more.
I don't know what you're speaking of.
I don't know. I'm saying. Now, hopefully going forward in Genshin, even though they're reworking the weapon system, like free-to-play options are still going to be good with characters, and you won't want or need to go for the 5-star. Well, obviously you're going to want to, but you know. I hope they don't make us forced to require signature weapons to make characters work. That would suck.
So am I allowed in here now? Oh, no, the big guards are still there.
Well, here we go.
The cohort of truth seekers followed Albizzi to his clan's sacred site. They arrived to the site of a giant guard towering over them.
Up ahead is my clan's gigantified guard. He can be a little pig-headed, and he's incredibly strong. Your weapons won't even scratch him.
Wait, but wasn't Kappei's clan the one that's all about strength? So, what do you guys believe in then?
Big.
Oh, the guard is one of Kappei's people. Size is a coveted trait in the clan of strength, after all. Mine is the clan of empathy, and our key contribution is growth serum.
Oh, you guys are the ones that made that.
What's empathetic about that?
That's a good question.
Our ancestors believed that, just maybe, the dragon of old didn't mean us any harm at all. Perhaps the dragon simply didn't notice us, since we are so very tiny.
Oh.
So, they drank the growth serum and grew even larger than the dragon. Then, they set the dragon down, calmly explained their perspective, and eventually taught it how to empathize.
Okay, maybe this one's not true.
The serum isn't what it once was, though. Nowadays, it doesn't make you grow all that much, and it actually makes you lose your empathy. So, I advise we take a detour.
Despite Albizzi's words of caution, somebody, no doubt, has other ideas. Surely we could avoid a conflict with the guard, they think to themselves. If we could just try to understand one another.
Yo, the
You
potion.
could, of course, just take the path to your left and go around. But some people are gluttons for punishment. It's all part of the experience, I suppose.
I saw that.
What?
The potion takes away your ability to be empathetic. That's kind of scary.
Hey guys, let's just sit down and discuss our feelings.
Everyone, I have returned. I come with the long-awaited Marquis and their followers to search for the lost origins of our clan.
I'm not gonna skip
Well,
dialogue.
we weren't told anything about that this morning. Get out of here. Leave us alone.
Okay. Well, to the left we go.
You and Albizzi only wanted to strike up a conversation with the guard. But since greeting you wasn't one of the items included in today's schedule, the relationship quickly soured.
Aw.
If you're just looking for a way in, why not consider taking the path on your left?
Will anything happen if we do it again?
Yes. Can't stop me again.
Everyone, I
Ow,
have
okay.
returned. I come with...
Well, we weren't told any...
But
No,
is he gonna
no.
get upset with me?
Yeah, will the narrator do something different?
You and Albizzi
No.
only wanted to strike
Too
up
bad.
a conversation with the guard. But since greeting you wasn't one of the items included in today's
This is such a
schedule,
good side quest.
the relationship quickly soured.
Oh, they're gonna
If you're
labeled.
just looking for a way in, why not consider taking
You
the
know-
path on your left?
I know it's unrealistic, but something I would really like to see in Natlan is them to add voice acting to a lot of the side quests, at least the major ones. Because I think that is something like...
Why is my own clan treating me like a villain?
You've been away too long. We all have. Feels like we've been waiting forever.
Oh. I feel like that would be really cool to like hear all the really cool charming characters we have in like the side quests. We'd be able to hear them. But it would require an absurd amount of voice actors.
We should be getting close.
Would be a nice. It would be a lot of jobs though.
It would be jobs, yeah, work, which is great for voice actors.
Why is this place so full of junk? Are you the kind of people who never throw away the box when you buy something because you're worried you won't be able to return it without the original packaging? We'll never find the Oracle pillars in all this mess.
It's right there.
Never mind that. We have a more pressing issue. It seems there's a slight problem with my clan's family crest. The Marquis may need to utilize their wisdom to solve the issue.
No. Well, I mean that's. I mean that's. You're right.
Wisdom too, huh? Well, you guys have a bit of everything, don't you? Except empathy.
Yo, that's rude.
Over
Game?
here! I found it!
Game.
Keep the noise down! We don't want to alert the guard.
Oh, of course not.
Man, it'd be terrible if this like pot shattered. Okay, there's some of them hiding, right?
I'll go keep watch.
Yeah. So I'm saying this.
Can't you destroy the boxes a little more quietly?
No. Yeah, sure, let me do that. Is that quieter for you?
Oh, I see it. Okay.
All right. What direction was it again?
I don't think it matters. You just do that. No matter what, you win.
I know, but what direction would that be?
You're gonna want to take it from the middle one. Or wait, will it not let you? Oh, crud. Okay, never mind. You're gonna have to start from the bottom.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, so grab the bottom one and then...
Okay, so would that be to the left?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
No, come on. What?
Oh, no.
Oh, you have to start there. Right. I forgot. It works like that. Okay, so then just go up there and around. And yeah, it's super easy.
Okay.
This is actually the easiest one.
We'll wait up. Hold on. One by one.
Boom, boom.
Pretty close.
For some reason,
Last one.
that was so much easier than the second one. The second one threw me off so bad. Galileo and Alberto did many good deeds again today, though it was most tiring to help the old lady on the bridge move her barrels of hard apple cider. Oh, wow. They each got a small barrel as their reward. Let's go. The moonlight was unobstructed and beautiful, and the two good friends climbed up the high wall that had been built to stave the evil dragon off. Alberto lost the rock, paper, scissors match, so he had to hold the barrel of cider under the crook of his arm as they climbed the ladder. Look, this is the big house that our chubby chief was so proud of. You know what? Yeah.
I called him chef before. It was chief.
Yeah, well, you know, they're very similar. It doesn't look so big from here.
Oh,
well. Said Alberto, as he looked at the house. You're wrong, that's my home, said Galileo. The chief's house is that one. Alberto's night vision was not all that good, and moonlight could never compare to daylight. If one were to close one's eyes, the light could not be seen at all. He tried a little harder, but could discern nothing more. But it's also really small. Galileo continued, so there's nothing wrong with your statement. Galileo and Alberto were both rather perceptive people. Galileo's reply covered for Alberto's discomfort? Is that supposed to be discomfort?
Maybe.
Discomfort. I have never seen that word. Regarding
I've never seen that before.
Yeah. Regarding his poor vision, well, Alberto also lost the rock, paper, scissors match on purpose so that he could carry the cider barrel, because the gears under Galileo's ribs were injured. Here's to you. The two friends raised the toast once Alberto stuffed a cork back into the barrel. The next day, the two gathered everyone in the village plaza. First, they apologized for the collapse of the anti-dragon wall and told all the people that they were preparing to have a talk with the evil dragon. I know it was a lot of work for everyone to fix that wall, but we're not that fussed about it anyway. Yes, the chubby chief said, but are you sure you're not bragging when you say you knocked it down yourselves? Of course, that was not the chief's point. He too was a good person, he continued. Also, it's too dangerous to seek the dragon out. Don't worry about us. And so the two best friends in the whole world departed. The evil dragon trembled before Alberto and Galileo. For some reason, the old lady's liquor could make people grow very, very large. That's how they accidentally squashed the high walls the previous night. As they gazed down at the ground far below, they more or less understood how the dragon thought. No wonder it could accidentally destroy the village at its feet. So as long as they could get the dragon to notice people, they could surely come to an understanding. The two friends thus drank all the remaining magic cider, becoming even larger than the dragon, by a good margin. Reeking of alcohol, they sandwiched the dragon between them, and drunkenly tried reasoning with it. The dragon shriveled up in terror. All of its mastery?
Mystery?
Mystery, maybe.
Oh, maybe it was mastery.
I don't know. Something, and fell ora forever. Gone, indeed. It had looked kind of pitiful, even. Alberto attempted to pick dirt off the scales of the dragon's back, but wound up picking off an entire scale. Ah! The dragon sought to flee, but Galileo feared that the crisis might persist for 10,000 years more if the misunderstanding was not cleared up. Tugged its tail and dragged it right back. To be honest, we've always lived under your feet, but we are far too small, so you may not have ever seen us. Now we've transformed and become big, Galileo said. So now, surely, you must know that we dwell at your feet. The dragon nodded repeatedly. I can envision that. That's hilarious. And thus did the two in the dragon chat all night, and believing the goal of mutual understanding achieved, the two set off along the road home.
The signature. So it's true. Empathy is one of the founding virtues of Constellation Metropole, too.
Well, I mean, I don't. It was understanding with a little bit of drunkenness thrown in there.
A bit of drunkenness, a bit of terror, fear, some may even say.
Just as we suspected, all three are the truth.
Sure.
Okay. Well, this is a lot to process. I feel a little empty inside. Yes, we found the truth, but there's too much truth.
What?
I get you. It's like in Inazuma, when there were only 6 books in the Mirage Warrior series, it was really popular.
Is it? Wait, did the 7th one ruin it?
But by the time book number 88 came out, nobody wanted to read it. They'd all lost interest.
Dang.
Okay, yeah, lessons to learn. Don't milk it till it's dead.
If a series is good and there's a good ending point, you should, you know.
It really comes, to me, it's always been, it just comes down to the author. Like, as long as the author can tell their story and do what they want to do with it, it's fine. Don't force them to continue it, but if they want to, let them, I guess, at the end of the day, because it's what they want to do. And as long as they keep it faithful to the original process, kind of like One Piece. One Piece has been going on for 20-something years, and it feels great. It still doesn't feel stale to me. I've been reading it for like the last 10-something years of my life, and it's incredible, and Oda just keeps reinventing the wheel.
Somehow.
That
man is a machine.
He's a different breed of human, honestly.
Apparently.
And the fact that he does, like, he helps with the anime and all these other things, the dude has a family and kids, by the way. And apparently it's healthy.
He deserves a good retirement.
Whenever he finishes, when he's done, he deserves everything. Because on top of that, seriously, how does a man like that have a healthy family life at home?
I have no idea.
Wild. But yeah, so that's what I thought about instantly. I'm like, that's how you do it right. Now, most people can't do that.
A brief moment of joy is drowned out by a growing feeling of melancholy. But perhaps there is a glimmer of hope to be found too?
Is there now?
Maybe.
Anyone? Anyone? All right, I'll say it. How is it the case that these 3 versions of history can all be true at once?
That's exactly what Paimon was wondering, but Boborano kind of already explained it away earlier.
Oh.
So Paimon was worried she'd look stupid for asking the question.
Oh, poor Paimon.
It's not a stupid question at all, my dear little pixie. While I did postulate that different truths may coexist, there is an issue when it comes to these 3 truths in particular. The problem is, all 3 truths are the history of the exact same thing, namely the dragon and the Metropole's origins. Yet all 3 bear the signature, showing that they're genuine.
So, we've been had?
Suddenly, the sound of a bell rings out.
Oh, what is happening?
It's the detective.
The bell! It rang once! What does that mean again? Ah, yes! Highest level of emergency! Everyone, to the main entrance! Stat! Bring all the glue traps and place them outside the gates!
What?
The whole city is on the lookout, and there's only one way out. It's the path right in front of you.
Right, yeah, we're gonna get on that.
On it, boss man.
Why'd they ring the bell anyway? Also, why is 1 ring the highest level of emergency?
Obviously because you have to respond fast when it's an emergency. It'd be a bit too late if they waited till the 99th ring.
True. You know what?
Fair?
That's
I guess.
Yeah, I've never thought about it like that, but yeah. Huh. Oh no, glue traps.
They're outside. After them.
Oh no!
Why are you after us? This is gonna make the running part a bit hard. Okay, there we go. I was like, don't make us do it sideways. Ugh, that would be horrible. Don't touch it, don't touch it, don't touch it. What's up? Well, that was real close. Watch out. Oh, snap.
Oh crap.
Oh, snap, crackle, pop.
Quickly!
Oh, that's cheating.
Actually, oh wow, he actually is.
He is coming after us. Whoa!
He's quite fast.
For a little magical toy dude.
We made it out. Don't know if we'll still be needing this clockwork key, but I yoinked it out before we ran, just in case.
Well, thank you.
Good call.
But back to the truth problem. There are 3 conflicting versions of the truth, and somehow they're all still true. What is that supposed to mean?
What happens if there are 3 dragons?
I don't know. I doubt anyone here in Simulanka can make sense of it. All we do know is that any manuscript bearing her signature has to be valid.
Well, she is the goddess of fate, the creator of all this. And all these manuscripts are her grand design.
The reason we argued about who was right was that we didn't know enough about the truth of the past. But now we have the truth, so we just have to accept it. As surely as we will follow the clockwork path designed for us, so is this the course that history has taken. It is clear and incontrovertible.
We will never argue again. Thank you all.
Wait, but we're not going to discuss on how on earth that's all possible?
So you know what? This is what I'm getting from this. It's the fact that no one knows what's happening, so we're just all friends again.
Is that all there is to it? Is this where the decision made at the first crossroads of destiny has led us to? A pointlessly happy ending?
True.
Overthinking it would be equally pointless. Well, that's enough for one day. Time to take a break.
Wait, narrator, who are you?
Any more cryptic? You're planning something. Paimon knows it.
Whatever happens, today was a breakthrough in my journey of discovery.
Yep.
I will go back and share it with my clan.
Me too.
And me.
Let's leave it there for today then. I'm sure we'll find out what else Mr. Narrator has planned for us tomorrow.
Okay, good. It's not the end.
The footnotes.
Wait until the next day. Ooh, mail.
Dude, it's mail.
It was someone's birthday. Would you look at that?
I didn't actually even pay attention to whose birthday it was. I apologize.
I did not either.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Is this gonna count?
And no. The day after.
Good times, good times.
Sad.
We're even going back in a minute.
We're going forward back in time.
Right, yes. Forward to 803. So, in other words, we've lost a minute, but gained one too.
What a beautiful day, thought the traveller, before he was overcome by a creeping sense of foreboding.
Okay.
The voice in his head grew louder. Must go to Pendulum Lane.
Thank you.
Oh, I've been there before.
I'm really glad he told us, because if he hadn't, we wouldn't know where to go.
I'd be like, man, where should I go?
It's just up ahead. Something must have happened here after all. Everyone's crowded around.
There is the detective guy. The one from the gotcha machine.
Oh my god, this is terrible! I don't understand. The 3 great clans of Constellation Metropole have finally made peace with each other. Who could have done this?
Oh my gosh, Red's dead?
He got murdered? That bit earlier? Oh.
What happened? Oh no, someone's lying on the ground. Cappe!
He dead?
How did this happen?
Cappe, you idiot! Wake up! You need to revise your last words or everyone's gonna start suspecting
Oh, that's
me.
really bad. Oh, this is really bad.
Last words. What did he say?
You're the one that rung the bell.
If I wind up dead one day, the murderer was Boberano.
Can you be quiet?
You could have at least pretended to not remember it.
I'm sorry, Boberano. but this is an interrogation. I have to give the detective straight answers.
Well, maybe he's not a detective.
Don't worry, Bobarano. I don't consider you a suspect, nor do I have the authority to charge anyone with a crime. So, are you the last people to have had contact with him?
Yes.
My sincere condolences. You were travel companions, right? It's a real tragedy. I'm afraid he'll be out cold for another hour and a half, at least.
He's not dead, thank God.
Yeah, I know. It's despicable. Hitting someone in the back of the head is the second worst act of cruelty there is. The first being replacing their gear oil with extra strong glue.
Ow.
So, Cape's not dead?
Ooh.
His gears, metal frame and shell are all still in excellent condition. It's just his energy supply that's been all messed up.
What?
Wait. But surely you can't be suggesting that just because Cape isn't broken, there's no need to go looking for the culprit.
That's not what we suggested. That is what you suggested.
No, there's a need. Huge need.
Unfortunately, this is rapidly turning into a cold case.
How?
There's no evidence and no witnesses. Unless there's an official clockwork pedestal or the goddess of prophecy around here somewhere. Excuse me. Then suddenly the long-lost dragon of old flew across the sky.
What?
Where?
I didn't see anything. Wait, why can't I move?
My mistake. It was just a cloud. Or a bird. Or something. If only we could turn time backwards and replay the crime.
Isn't that one of those, clockwork socket things right behind you?
So it is. No wonder everyone here is suddenly struggling to move. Traveller, if you please, let's recreate the crime scene.
Okay.
So is it gonna be the blue guy?
It's either the blue guy or the detective.
But the detective is like urging this on, so...
Or is it the guard?
Wait, he just fell.
Let's go all the way back.
It's too chaotic. I can't make heads or tails of it.
Right? And then he passes by, but then he just falls over. He jumps. They say hi to each other. Then they turn away and they walk, and then he dead. He
The
died.
detective cut something and it hit him in the back of the head. I saw that.
Wait, really? Wait, what? I missed that actually.
Watch, he does something.
Wait, don't. Can you unrewind? Right.
Watch.
Okay, watch the detective.
Yes.
Okay, I'm doing it.
He cut something.
Huh.
Man, this went really far back.
Yeah. And they wave, and they're gonna turn and walk away. Okay, here comes the detective. He did something. Yeah, it was the detective. Who?
Yes,
What?
It was you.
What did you do? No, we don't want to watch this happen again. Do we just have to let it end?
I think I had to just let it end.
Oh, by golly! There's been a murder! Or a sleeper hit. Something, I don't know.
Well, that clears it up. Cape was walking along the street, and he suddenly collapsed. He was faking it.
No, he was not. Detective.
What? So case closed? Aren't you supposed to investigate a little more first?
But what did he do?
Well, we literally replayed the crime scene and saw it with our own eyes. There's no need for any evidence gathering or powers of deduction now. Besides, maybe the truth is inherently strange by nature.
Did you just say there's no need for the power of deduction dressed as that?
How dare you.
Like how Constellation Metropole has 3 histories, each of which is the truth.
How do you know that?
But didn't you say Cape was struck in the back of the head and knocked unconscious?
For all I know, he could have bashed his head against a toilet bowl before leaving the house, then walked here in a daze before finally passing out.
Weirdly, that can happen if you hit yourself hard enough. It is
For why
very
he might have
rare.
done that. My guess is
Yeah, but that is a rare thing that can happen. You can get trauma and then it like kicks in way later. It's weird.
Kind of like if you get choked and then later it acts up.
That's Like, how does that even work? I don't know. Like, all I've done is I've heard people say that. How it works, though, no idea.
No clue.
Is...
With the Supreme Clan question left unanswered and the tension in Constellation Metropole suddenly wiped away, he was looking to create a new source of conflict. Only then would the city feel alive again.
Do we really think he's capable of that, though? Sounds like a pretty complicated conspiracy for the average Simulanka resident.
Traveler, something about the crime scene isn't sitting right with me.
No.
It just seems unnatural. Also, anything outside of the immediate area won't have appeared in the replay. Is it possible that something was missing from the scene? Why don't we search the area?
Did he use a boomerang?
What are you doing?
Oh, maybe.
It had to be a boomerang.
We're gonna head to Catbay's house to check the toilet bowl for signs of an impact.
Right.
Your tails still do that thing when you lie.
Yep. Gotta keep it on brand, you know?
Search the 6 suspicious areas.
A pickaxe? What is it doing all the way down here? There's gotta be a story behind it. Let's take it.
Remind me again, did Kirara get introduced in a main quest or an event quest?
I don't remember.
So, we have a pickaxe. We have 6 items to find. Okay.
Your spear.
It's not gonna
Hello
be a
there.
spear.
Have you seen my spear by any chance?
No.
Someone
What?
was shouting about a dragon a minute ago, and I instinctively threw it into the sky.
You did not. You did not. Stop it. Please stop it.
There's a spear here. It looks so mysterious. Let's take it.
Yep. Yeah, there's our 3rd clue. Okay, so it's just clues, not items. But it's not the spear. We know it's not the spear. Spear can't jump around like that unless he made it ricochet.
You look suspicious.
It's a grocery store owner.
Come here. Whatever it is you were looking to buy, please do come back tomorrow. It's just, I have to close early today.
Mm-hmm.
A bottle of growth serum has gone missing. If someone's stolen it with the intention of harming others, the consequences could be disastrous. There's a whole investigation into it, so I gotta close the shop while I do an inventory count. If it turns out I'm wrong and I miscounted, I could be charged with filing a false report and disturbing the peace.
Oh, sucks either way, huh?
I can't remember this guy's name, but I really hope he's a Notlun character. The voice of Bakugo and Billy is just great. One more thing after this.
You're not from these parts, are you? Just visiting?
Yep, that's right. Why? What's up?
Ah, well, I was gonna offer you a great job in the Titanium mines. A safe and secure working environment.
Liar.
That's a lie.
Doesn't sound very safe. At least not as safe as being a courier.
To keep the titanium ore intact, we use specially designed pickaxes that can't cut through it. Even if you struck a person with it, it wouldn't so much as leave a scratch.
Wait, so, okay, they're hinting at it being the pickaxe, but how would that thing...
No, it can't hurt people.
Right. Oh,
and in
so...
terms of labor intensity, the work has been rated as Class 2 physical labor by a reputable organization. Even cats can do it.
Oh, boy.
I'm not... never mind. I give up.
Welcome to Paimon's world.
Mind you, I don't know what happened today, but somehow a pickaxe has gone missing. Maybe one of the giant guards broke it down, so someone took it to perform a rapid resuscitation procedure.
Sounds pretty brutal for a first aid technique. Still, a missing pickaxe. Huh. Is it just me, Traveler, or does it seem kinda suspicious?
But we already just went over the fact that pickaxe can't hurt them. And the spear wasn't used.
Oh,
There's
growth
a
serum?
strange potion bottle here. Looks so weird. Let's take it.
It looks kind of weird. Ours now.
Let's say one of these was the weapon used in the assault. Which one do you think it is?
It's definitely not the spear. Pickaxe can't hurt people.
But it also didn't leave a mark. So, was there a mark on him? Because he was knocked out.
Well, he was knocked out, but... Because the guard threw his spear after the dragon comment, so super not that.
It's gotta be the pickaxe, because I don't see how the growth serum would do it. Right?
Don't know. Unless he threw the bottle into the air and hit him.
Maybe.
Pickaxe.
It's tough.
If it was the pickaxe, Cappe sure is lucky it's not still lodged in his head.
Actually, you're wrong there, Paimon. The foreman at the mine was just saying, this kind of pickaxe is designed
Okay,
not
so
to
you were
damage
right.
titanium, so it could
I
cause
just
any
was wondering, like,
superficial
maybe-
damage to residents here.
It said it couldn't hurt him.
I thought, but that's because I was like, maybe it wouldn't leave evidence. Can you still, like, how do you not?
But you could probably knock someone out if you hit them hard enough, and it wouldn't leave a scratch.
I was right!
Let's take this back to the crime scene and replay it one more time.
Ah, you're back. How was the toilet at Cappe's house?
Toilet? What about it? Oh, yeah, forget that.
The
What's this
pickaxe.
What are you trying to say?
We thought the way Cappe fell looked odd, so we searched the area for suspicious items and found this. It could have been deliberately placed out of range of the crime scene so it wouldn't show up when we replayed it. Now we've retrieved it, we were gonna replay it again. You don't mind, do you?
Oh, I just remembered I forgot to turn off the clockwork switch in my kitchen. Yeah, I think I'll just,
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, you stay right there.
How did you boomerang a pickaxe?
We should be good now.
I still don't know how he made this shot. What in the...
How did he dispose of it afterwards?
I like how they took it all the way back because they're like, hint, hint. Whoever could be holding it. And then in a second he runs. But how does this even work? Did he bounce it off the box? Pickaxes do not work like that.
What?
Yo, what? It should have been a boomerang. What? It should have been like a titanium boomerang that children play with or something.
Something.
Oh my goodness. Die.
So, it was you!
Right?
I would congratulate you for cracking the case, but since I did such an abysmal job of covering my tracks, it didn't exactly have your work cut out for you.
Wow, insults. Okay, cool.
So, all I can say is... Catch me if you can!
Grab. Or let him run. Okay.
Well, he's just a little guy.
Just grab him.
Ah, Kiarara time.
We have a runner! That's it! Let me at him!
Let us at him!
Marquis of Carabas dispatched the Necromancer in boots who ran off in pursuit of the poor little minion.
Get your butt back here, boy.
It's like Assassin's Creed all over again.
The minion's poor little lower back was protesting painfully against the intense physical activity. He decided to take the elevator, giving him a moment to catch his breath.
Oh, you think you're in pain? You're not actually climbing these walls.
Really? His lower back asked. But the minion had no other choice. He resolved to make the jump down.
Get him.
Ah, there's glue.
By this point, the Necromancer in boots was gasping for air. The minion was huffing and puffing, even more loudly. But we'll ignore that.
I'm not! Don't underestimate the gold-level courier of the Comania Express!
Is there like a platinum level
Maybe.
of the courier? Like, what do they look like?
Superior.
They're just Dainsley.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
It doesn't hit you.
What?
A
What's the point then?
characteristically catty response from the Necromancer. Tell me, what do you hope to gain from bullying me?
I get to let off some steam!
You know what? You go, girl. Get him.
Get your toy butt back here, boy.
Incoming glue trap.
No.
You fell into my trap. Oh, and by the way, remember the glue you got stuck on when you first entered the future Marquis about-to-be? Well, that was also me. I did it using my powers.
Oh no. No.
You monster.
Rats! Oh, I'm so jealous of you guys right now. You can just jump out of your shoes and keep running, but Wait, I'm wearing boots this time. Yes!
No, you're not, though.
Minion made a last-ditch escape attempt. He began his long climb, up the wall, the tall wall.
Narrator, are you okay?
Do you call that a tall wall? In urgent Neko parcel mode, I'll scale it in no time.
I'm beat. I surrender.
Whoa! Yeah, I'm dead. God.
You've got nowhere left to run.
All right. I confess.
That was
Wait.
fast.
Did his voice just change?
I guess.
Getting caught by you here was a backup plan. I don't know if what I've done will make things better or not. Time to come clean. I am the narrator, the one who's been guiding you all this time.
I mean, you were referring to him as you, and you as him. My mind is blown!
You're overdoing it a little bit there. Anyway, I only did what I did because...
Why are you suddenly spilling the beans?
I poured my heart and soul into all this. I was worried you wouldn't ask. The truth is, I was one of the first conscious beings ever made by the goddess of creation.
Yo!
And I've known for a long time that this whole world is just a fairy tale written by the goddess of fate. I know they say that fairy tales are just made up for kids to read, but I refuse to believe that fairy tales are just fictional stories and nothing more. The reason why Constellation Metropole has 3 origin stories is that the goddess of fate wrote 3 drafts and couldn't decide which one she liked best.
Ah.
Then her cat trod all over them, and they all got crumpled together, so the 3 worlds just sort of folded into one.
Oh.
The goddess of fate was torn between them anyway, since she couldn't decide which ending was best for the dragon or the kids. So when she saw what the cat had done, she simply decided to go with all 3.
Why not?
Who'd have thought? But what does any of this have to do with what you did?
You're not a fictional character, so you couldn't hope to understand my sorrow. Honestly, I don't think there's anyone in all of Simulanka who would understand. Every day that I experience, every interaction I have with another person, is it really all just a work of fiction?
Oh, dang. Existentialism.
The only reason the 3 great clans wanted to find out the truth was for the pointless task of electing the supreme clan. I thought that once they'd learned the truth, it might make them curious enough to investigate further. But as it turned out, they just accepted it and carried on living the same old lives. I have to motivate them to keep looking for answers now that they think they've learned the truth. I have to make them uncomfortable with the superficial explanation that they took at face value. And I have to figure out, once and for all, while you real people from the outside world are still here, are we real?
I'd say yes, considering now we know you guys can go out into the world about.
But this may have been before the last part came out.
No, I assume this was probably in part 2 when you could do this.
That's my full confession. Time for you to take me back. I'm guessing I'll probably be forced to make a public apology, then sentenced to half a day in solitary confinement. I definitely deserve half a day.
Man.
Oh, also, pass this message on to Cape, Bobarano, and Albizzi, if you could. The Great Clockwork Key was originally put in place jointly by the ancestors of the three clans. If the three of them had any ability to cooperate whatsoever, they'd have been able to remove it by themselves.
Oh.
Over all these years, not once have they ever tried removing it together.
Oh, my poor child. There's one thing you've been mistaken about this whole time.
Oh, that's right. The goddess of the flip. I forgot it was.
Yeah,
called.
there's like a copy of her in here.
Mm-hmm.
Whose voice is that? Detective? Was that you? Your voice acting's actually pretty good.
He is.
The reason fairy tales are suitable for children is that they help them to understand the world. Fairy tales may be works of fiction, but at their heart lies an internal logic that is undoubtedly real-world truth in a condensed form. Perhaps they simplify good and evil, and perhaps they hide the darkness in metaphors.
I like that.
Or sometimes they scar children.
That too.
Like old fairy tales.
But let there be no doubt. The world within fairy tales is as real as can be. And by extension, you and your compatriots are also real.
Aw.
Goddess! Is it really you?
That's so freaking sweet.
The line that separates footnotes from narrative can never be crossed. Never the two shall meet. This is why you have never heard my voice before. But now you wish to break free from the story, and there's a cat nearby, so you can hear my echo.
Really?
You know what?
Sure.
Perfect.
Necromata.
Well, too bad. The rules of the world fold.
Just your echo?
Yeah. Sadly, she's dead.
Oh, poor detective.
So, we are a part of the real world too.
Oh my goodness.
It's okay, little dude.
Just want to hug you.
We head back. So we need a photo shoot for the crime scene for evidence. A mugshot of the suspect for the records. A photo of the heroes for posterity. The card molded over. 3 photos is overkill. Let's just get a one big group photo of the crime scene.
Don't make me cry. This is gonna be-
Suspect. Try. Oh.
No, go for it.
Suspect. Try to look more serious. Heroes. More neutral, please.
Natural.
Happy smiles. But no smiling from the victim or their friends and family. Thank you. No. Don't get up. Just stay on the ground. We need to capture the crime scene. As is. 3, 2, 1. Say cheese. Aw.
I love everything about this.
Weirdest photo experience of my life.
I just adore this. Gosh darn it, man. What?
This was a very enjoyable I can't even call it a side quest.
This reminds me when I don't think it was voice acted though, if I remember correctly, but it reminds me how, like, remember the inner Darshan had like the whole Kave side thing and stuff? Yeah, it's so interesting. Every so often these like limited time events, they put like little tiny side things. They're just as charming.
I mean, there also are side quests in these world areas, but
100%. Oh yeah, but they're not limited.
Yeah, no, they are.
They are?
Yeah, side quests in
the limited time event. You are correct. Yeah.
But out of all of them, I did enjoy the frog one, I enjoyed the scroll one, I enjoyed the moon one. But this one was my favorite.
Those are the other quests. I actually didn't see them. You did them off screen and everything.
Yes,
I was working.
We did them off screen. They were enjoyable and fun experiences, but this is definitely my favorite among them.
Makes sense.
And there's still another voice acted one, I think.
We think. We'll find out.
Is that the end? No, it's not.
My head's spinning. Albizzi just gave me a quick rundown of the situation. So you caught the detective?
Apparently.
Sorta. We chased him until he surrendered. Oh, and he asked us to pass on a message.
We tell them about what happened. Whew. That they could have removed the great clockwork key if they just worked together.
Does he really think we didn't try that? 'Cause we did, after 6 months in that place.
That was my bad. I thought it was a stupid idea at the time, so I didn't really exert myself.
What?
I also sort of stopped trying after 3 years.
What?
Never mind. I'm partly to blame as well. On the second attempt, I just hugged the key and pretended like I was pulling as hard as I could.
You guys are so lazy. My granny's neighbor's pet cat has nothing on you, and it spends all day, every day sunbathing.
Dude, that's not lazy. That's a cat.
Can we talk about how the subtitles say dog? It says dog!
Well, the subtitles aren't always right.
Anyway,
oh my god!
You said you heard the voice of the goddess of fate at the end? That's amazing.
Huh.
There is a world beyond our own after all.
There is.
What would you guys say to taking a trip to the outside world sometime? Otherwise, I got bashed in the back of the head for nothing.
Depends. Do either of you know how to get there? But yes, I agree we should go. And not invite the detective, just to annoy him.
No, you jerk!
But maybe the reason we've never worried about whether we're real or not is that, unlike him, we weren't there to witness the creation of this world. We've never had any reason to doubt that we're real. If someone ever convinced me that these delightful dimwits, Cape and Albizzi, weren't real, oh, I'd be devastated.
Friendship. That was a nervous laugh.
Oh, like, that was such a cute. That was so cute. Oh, wait, it's not done.
Or is that a new thing? What? We're gonna wait 2 days, I guess.
No, it doesn't have a second part to it. But it's definitely a new quest.
So, wait 2 days and see what happens?
I guess. Unless there's like a non-voice acted bit added on.
Don't know. Let's find out.
Maybe, or maybe this is still voice acted?
I don't know.
I don't know. But regardless, if that was the end of that quest,
I loved it.
That was very good.
And now, after we check out what the heck this new quest is, we're gonna check out the Lil Durin quest.
Yep.
Because Hat Guy and Durin are up to something. Don't know if it's voice acted or not, but we're at least gonna go take a look at it, because it should be quick. It's 20 primos. I assume it's just them exploring.
Oh, it is about it. Okay, so we're just returning the key.
Okay. Let's see if we have any little bonus scenes by doing this. Why do we have to wait 2 days for this, though?
I don't know. I assume this is just a cute little finisher up.
Maybe we'll hear the goddess or something.
Maybe.
What was AA's name again? I don't remember. I'd have to look up the Boar Princess author.
Yeah.
Because that A and A, it's like her first and last initial.
Yeah, that's why she wanted to be A.
Or not, she didn't want to be A. But Alice made her be it.
No, she was M.
Oh, she was M?
No, Alice is A.
Yeah, okay, you're right. Sorry.
Hey, guys. Ah, okay, it's not voice acted, but it's fine.
Well, if it isn't the Marquis of Carabas, along with his cat and little fairy. I think we should probably stop this now. Surely it's time that Ganduf-sama and I drop these roles. In theory, it should be all over now, but I remember hearing that the point of the ceremony was also to help people transition from one mental state to another. To bid farewell to the title of Marquis of Carabas. Once and for all, you can bring things to a close with a touch of formality. As the Nekomata bids farewell to her boots, through the reflection, are we wiser to the nature of the truth? Yes!
Now I just put in the key and it ends.
Insert it like King Arthur would his sword to the stone. And thus... Excuse me. And thus it is done. That is it. I completed the quest.
Oh, no, that's it.
Yeah, no, it just checked off at the side. Literally, it was just return the key.
We put it back.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah, no, that's it. Any glue? Nope. Nope. Oh, yeah, that was just a delightful little quest with a little bit of a wrap-up. I don't know why we had to wait 2 days for that.
But we did.
And also, wait.
What?
Did we want to talk to everyone that was here?
Oh, crap. Yeah, I don't have that. Yeah, you're right. We didn't look up because we said we would. Okay, what? There's Fischl, Nahida, Wanderer, Kirara, Navia, Clorinde, Chiori, and Nilu that we need to talk to.
Got you. What are their locations? Because we already did Fischl, so you can skip
So
that
we've got Fischl, yeah. Kirara is inside Inazuma City. It's not in Simulanka.
one. Okay.
It's, here.
Literally just right in the city.
What?
For some reason. Okay.
I guess because the summer event usually scatters characters around the map. A little random, but whatever. Man, for anyone who actually sits
There
down
she is, just randomly.
Who sits down and finds all these people? How?
Hello.
Hey there. It's good to see you again.
About your clothes.
Pretty amazing, right? I never thought I'd be able to keep this outfit in the real world.
Ah.
I really like the texture too. It feels so nice against my skin. Still, not the best thing to wear when I'm out on a delivery. Something about running around carrying a parcel when I'm dressed like this seems to make everyone suspicious. Especially the guards, the Millilith, and so on. They always stop me and interrogate me on the spot. Guess I'll just have to switch back to my old outfit when I'm on the job.
Aw. About your recent adventures.
Oh, it was fantastic! A magical world full of things I'd never seen before. Great scenery, really friendly people. Oh, and I also took a trip back to the Forest of Blessings after we parted ways. Grandpa Almond introduced me to everyone in the forest and reassured them that I wouldn't scratch anything. I made sure to fully retract my claws while I was there. I didn't want to find out how they'd react to seeing them. With this adventure under my belt, I can turn the tables on my grandma. It's my turn to tell her some stories.
Aw.
That's wholesome.
About your future plans.
After peace returned to Simulanka, a lot of people started saying they wanted to pay a visit to the world beyond. But they're a little worried about whether it's safe or not. If any of them do visit to that, I'd love to be their guide. I could even use my delivery box to take them around.
Aw.
If anyone understands the joy of seeing new things, it's me.
I'll see you another time.
Sure thing. It's always a pleasure adventuring with you guys. I had so much fun.
Very wholesome.
Okay.
All right, what's next?
Fontaine, right there, by the circle. So, right of the E, the left of the giant circle thing. I'm assuming this is going to be the cafe. Probably.
Oh, no, this is the clothing store.
Oh, you're right.
Take it
Never
easy.
mind.
Could probably comment on Kirara's new outfit or something. Wait, crap, who are we talking to?
Nah, there they are.
And that's the way the cookie crumbled. So what do you think? You two fancy taking a stroll around my kingdom?
Sounds like someone's been playing a little too much tabletop troop.
Not at all. I actually haven't seen her at all in a little while.
I'm telling you, it's real. Just come with me and you'll see it for yourself.
So, you were the king, huh? Somehow, that part doesn't sound so far-fetched. I actually think you'd fill those boots quite easily.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Well, if we're going to be traveling with a king, we'll need proper titles as well, right? I guess I can be the royal tailor.
Okay. Then I'll be Her Majesty's personal bodyguard.
I'm sure those would work, but we don't have rules like that in my kingdom. Oh yeah, and can we go buy a music box first?
Why, exactly?
Let's just say I've developed a new appreciation for them after my recent adventures.
That's a bit random, but I get it.
Imagine it. One night, while I'm asleep, one of the small dancing figures in the music box suddenly steps off its track and starts moving on its own. Wouldn't that be amazing?
It depends who you ask.
Though this may be a normal occurrence in your fairy tale world, Your Majesty, I must implore you to inform me immediately should any such incidents transpire in the real world. Because, from the perspective of a Marachose hunter, or really any normal person.
That music box sounds like bad news.
Nah, it's fine.
Fine.
Okay, where to next?
Oh, Sumeru.
Sumeru, oh Sumeru, faith under the air.
There for Nilou. I assuming we're going to the Grand Bazaar.
I'm gonna hope.
I think that's Grand Bazaar. Pretty sure. That means we're going down.
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. That's up here and to the left.
Bro, I don't even remember how to get to the Grand Bazaar. I'm surprised you do.
Pardon me, civilians.
You just scythe our way through here real quick. Give me a moment. Okay, Nilou is around here somewhere. There she is. Well, yeah, okay, on stage. That's not too hard to find. Squirrels! Patisara, Almond. They're real.
Wait.
Stream, what?
No, I thought they were just named after them.
What a gorgeous lotus stage. Fit for the forest fairy herself, after all.
Never mind, they turned into normal animals.
A wonderful sight indeed. But, Madam Fairy, I believe the dog over there has been staring at us for quite a while.
That's Swoof. Don't worry, he's a good dog. He doesn't bite.
They're squirrels. I don't think you can promise that. Uh-oh.
That's a good boy. I haven't seen you in ages, Swoof. No eating the frogs and hamsters here, okay?
Those are
No
okay.
eating.
Aw, Patisara.
Ah, what a well-behaved doggy. You see, Stream, I told you, didn't I? The outside world isn't nearly as dangerous as we feared.
You were right. But with that said, Grandpa Almond, why are you hiding behind me?
I really love this quest.
And the last one, if my phone decides to load, is
Nahida.
Nahida and Wanderer, but where?
Does that mean Durian's gonna be with him? Oh, I hope so. I teleport over here.
They are both inside the Academia in Sumeru, a couple steps away from the left of the fountain. They're there.
Up in the fountain?
It looks really similar to the last one. No? Wait, what? Yeah, no, it's like almost the exact same spot, so up above. I have no idea where they want us to go, other than... Yeah, they... Oh yeah, this area.
Hold on.
I remember this area. But I don't know, have a clue where we are. So...
I'm just gonna go through the front door.
Yeah, right there. It's very similar to the last one. It's just up above this time. Yeah, inside the Academia. Left of the fountain. I see no.
Oh,
there they are.
They just didn't load in before because of the quest. Where's Durin? You monsters!
The people from the Academia say they haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah. Well, maybe I needed some space after being cooped up in there for so long. Anyway, it's a school, not a prison. So what's the problem?
I never said it was a problem. I was just noticing that you seem to be in quite a good mood at the moment. Who's this hat guy?
Where? See underneath the hat?
Wait, where are you?
In the hat?
Shut up. Not another word.
You need a new friend.
I've told you already. Stop trying to read my mind.
I didn't need to. It's written all over your face.
But where's Mini Durin? Where is he? Where is he?
Wait. Is there possibly an Easter egg? Can we read these people's minds with Nahida?
Oh, maybe. Hold on.
Yeah, because it only works in Sumeru. I am gonna assume not.
But it usually doesn't work on... Oh, wait.
It's hit or miss who it works on. It's very sad, but it doesn't always work.
Everyone hold hands.
So annoying.
That's pretty normal for him.
Can you read Nahida's on mine?
Let's find out.
I see everything.
No.
Nope. Oh, wait, can I read the minds of,
Hopefully those earmarked
squirrels?
funds were actually spent somewhere useful.
Let's go. Let's find out.
I want to read the minds of a squirrel.
I want to read Almond's mind. It's probably gonna be like, holy crap, I thought I was gonna die to that dog. It's like, dang, I'm so glad the other guys believed me. They didn't doubt it for a second. Swoof.
Hi, Swoof.
Okay, get red.
I think I'll go perform a dance on stage later.
I think that's normal dialogue.
I think it is.
Yeah, too bad.
Well.
Whatever. Okay, with that, ladies and gentlemen, that's officially the ending to this quest, the event, everything. That is all of it. That's the characters that we know of. If we've missed anything, we do apologize.
But I think that is everything.
Yeah.
Of big importance, I think.
Maybe.
Maybe. We may have missed something. But
we
I'm
don't
just so happy to look at them.
They're so cute.
Look at them. They're so cute.
Okay, and with that,
Look at Padisara.
oh, that's Padisara right there. Tiny one.
Almond.
Almond's kind of big.
Ah.
And with that, we love you all.
And we'll see you in the next one.